Good morning, it's Trevor Rice again, everybody. Got here just a little bit ago, starting the work day, of course, with some hot chocolate. And so I've got to do a couple of things. Got my radio show later on, got a sports show, Sports Nuts. I'm going to try to get some clips from that later on today. So come along for the ride. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Let's do the Quality Pizza lunch request hour here. It's Wednesday, August 9th. And today, we're taking requested music like we always do. 11 until noon, weekday mornings. You can always message us on our TTL Facebook page. I'm just waiting for Toto to end here. Hold the line. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. It's Toto here on your Wednesday hump day, late morning on Classic Hits 1069 WTTL with Hold the Line. Hey, it's Trevor Rice. Glad you're spending your day with us. It's the Quality Pizza Lunch Request Hour. We're taking requested music like we always do this time of the day. 270-825-1879, TTL Facebook page. You can drop us a message on our Facebook page. Let me know what you'd like to hear from the 70s, 80s, early 90s. I have requested music coming up here in just a little bit. For Judy, here's the Pet Shop Boys. And there's one break. Break number 2 of the Quality Pizza Lunch Request Hour. Requested Lips Inc. That one is for Judy. I want to thank you for listening, Judy, like you do every single day, getting a requested song on frequently. Lips Inc. and Funky Town on Classic Hits 1069 WTTL. Hey, the First Financial Bank Holiday World Summer Tour continues. Coming up Friday, we are going to be at Madisonville Garage Doors on Margaret Court in town. Get to Madisonville Garage Doors right now. Put your name in the drop box for a chance to win 2 Holiday World tickets for some summer fun. We'll announce a winner at 2 on Friday for 2 Holiday World tickets. Hey, get your requested music in. It's pretty simple. 270-825-1079. TTL Facebook page. Always drop us a message on there. Their lunch buffet is going on until 1. Pizza buffet and salad bar. They've got some specials. We'll tell you about them coming up. Got it. Make sure you are always staying hydrated, my friends. I've got some flavored water here. I get those flavor pouches at the grocery store. This is cherry. Tastes pretty good. I prefer grape, I think, more. I think I'm going to get more grape. I got to go to the grocery store later on. So I think I'll get some more grape. But this isn't bad. Let's get ready to talk again, shall we? Just waiting for the commercials to end. Here in just a couple of seconds. All right. I think we're about ready. Are you ready? I think we're all ready. What can we talk about right now? How about some specials going on at Quality Pizza? It's Classic Hits 1069 WTTL. We'll get you back into the music here in just a moment. Let me tell you about a medium one-topping pizza. You can dine in or carry out right now $10 for a medium one-topping pizza. Quality Pizza, 506 East Center Street here in Madisonville. Or a large two-topping pizza for just $16.99. Here's Madonna, Into the Groove on your Wednesday on Classic Hits 1069 WTTL. Hey, good morning. And there's another one done. Break number 4. You know, like SpongeBob, 2 days later. We'll go with that. After the Fire is here on Classic Hits 1069 WTTL. We are celebrating anniversaries once again here in August. And if you know an anniversary couple, one lucky couple has a chance to win a large bouquet of flowers to Exotic Florist, or from Exotic Florist and Gifts, let me say that. They're off South Main Street here in Madisonville. We'll announce a couple to win. Go and share your anniversaries with us on the post pinned to the top of our TTL Facebook page right now. And that couple has a chance to be recognized at the end of the month. It's the Quality Pizza Lunch Request Hour. We still have time for a couple of more song requests if you want to get them on. 270-825-1079. You can drop me a message on our TTL Facebook page. Let me know what you'd like to hear. 70s, 80s, early 90s. We've had some good artists so far. I just had a request to Chicago just a moment ago. And so we want to play your requested music. Any artists that you hear throughout the day, just know that I might have a song from them. Or 2. Or 3 or 4. We play a lot of classics. Oh, we do. Let's do one more, shall we? Just because I try to give you a full hour's worth of content here than I do, even though it's like more like 5 minutes worth of content here on the YouTube channel. You get what I mean, though. Basically, you're hearing me talk throughout the entire run. If I recorded the entire hour, that'd be way too much, and you guys don't want to look at me that long. I'm just saying. Let's go ahead and get into this break. Here we go. Going on after Stevie Nicks. I guess she was somewhat popular, right? Fleetwood Mac. There's the great Stevie Nicks, Edge of 17 on Classic Hits 1069 WTTL. Hey, it's Trevor Rice, wrapping up today's Quality Pizza Lunch Request Hour. I want to thank everybody who called in, messaged us on our Facebook page, as we're going to wrap up today's Request Hour. We'll do it again tomorrow, 11 until noon. Quality Pizza, remember, their lunch buffet is going on until 1. Pizza buffet and salad bar. If you're thinking lunch and some great Italian food here in Madisonville, just head over to 506 East Center Street, and the Quality Pizza will hook you up with some fine dining. As coming up, we'll look at this day on the National Day calendar. I'll educate you with some facts later on as well. And we'll play your Lost Classic. Hey, we're going to be out and about this weekend. I'll tell you where we'll be coming up a little bit later. How about during the lunch hour? And that puts a wrap on the Quality Pizza Lunch Request Hour on this Wednesday, August 9th. All right, so we are doing Sports Nuts right now, just waiting for this commercial break to end. And so once we get going, I'll record a little bit of what our program is here in just a moment. We've got a phone call coming up after this commercial, and there goes the ambulance. Ambulance just went by. I think I missed it there on my camera. But I've got Dustin Walker here in the studio with me.
I am a vlogger.
So we are in the studio. Let's get ready to go live again, and you'll see a little bit of the show coming up. Talk about what the Louisville football program is going to look like. Of course, Jeff Brom comes back to his home state. He went and played. He played at Louisville. He graduated there. That's his alma mater. And then you look at, he goes to Western Kentucky, has a successful run there. And then you talk about his run at Purdue, making them have helping them to have a couple of really good seasons up there in the Big Ten. Some big upsets I can think about. I think it was Ohio State. They had that big upset
Absolutely.
a couple of seasons ago. I saw a prediction here for Louisville football in 2023 and their season. So I saw the final projection. They have 8-4, 6-2 in the ACC. I think that's
stretching it.
That's kind of optimistic, isn't it? A little bit. 8-4 after the struggle they had under Satterfield.
Hey, of course, any coach that you ask, they're going to go 10-0. They're going to go 12-0. But you look at what they have, and they're just not as strong. And you could actually go back to Michael Bush's injury, 2008. They have not been that same football team. And now with the resurgence of Stoops and that juggernaut of UK football, Louisville is just not relevant. And I hate to, I know there's a lot of Louisville fans that's going to blow up my Twitters and all that stuff like that. But it's just the way it is. If you come out with 5 wins, that's great, unless you're playing powder puffs.
Which, you look at this Louisville football program, and I think their offense is going to be explosive. You have Jeff Brom.
Absolutely.
You don't have to worry about a lack of offense with this team. How does the defense do? But just looking at something that I saw from an article today, they have so their first game of the season is going to be against Georgia Tech, and last meeting that they had was in 2020, where it was 46-27. So Tech actually, they've played each other twice in their history, so they lead the series 2-0. Then they play Murray State. And we all know.
Are we going to that game?
I don't know if we're going to that game yet. I can definitely look into it, but I'll let you know on that. Then they play Indiana out of the Big Ten. They play Boston College on September 23rd, and then on October 7th they play Notre Dame.
Okay, so that's 2 and 3.
They play Pittsburgh on the road.
That's 2
October
and 4.
14th. October 28th, they play against Duke at home.
Okay, that's 3 and 4.
Virginia Tech, they will play at home on November 4th.
4 and 4.
And then they play Virginia on November 9th.
Okay, 5-4.
I'll give them the nod on that. A win, Louisville over Virginia. They play at Miami November 18th. And then they have Kentucky in the season finale
That's
at home.
That's
they play,
5 wins.
They play at home. So I think 5 wins is a little more realistic. Maybe 5 or 6, considering what we just saw over the last couple of seasons. But we'll see. I don't know how good the rest of the ACC is going to be. Yeah, if you're Brom, you have to win the home games. You want to win the home games for sure,
Absolutely.
and you might be able to pick up a road victory somewhere in there. And we'll see how this year's Louisville Kentucky matchup goes. That could always be interesting at the tail end of the season.
It could be very interesting, but you have a proven Stoops with recruits coming in, coming. I mean, his football team is going to be. It's not going to be Will Levis good. Will Levis is just a tall, 6'5" quarterback, strong arm. Needed some more receivers than what he has. He's got the receivers now. We got to solidify that quarterback spot. His defense is playing strong. He gets some defense players coming back. That's a loss for Louisville. It's just the way it is. No disrespect to Destin Shears, our Madisonville own, playing up there now. It's just the way it is. UK's just got a bridle hold on it. Period.
You mentioned Destin Cheers. Like I said last week, I talked to him at Fourth Fest. He's a little, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Intimidated a little bit to thinking about going up there to Louisville. But I told him he's going to do fine. Just focus on you. He's going to continue to improve, and I feel all the confidence in the world that Destin Cheers, if he just works on himself, he'll be fine.
Get me over that hump. Tell me why. I mean, because I heard about the Muhlenberg quarterback coming over, and I forgot about LaGrange actually until you just mentioned that. Yeah. So I mean, your defense may be retooled better than what I pictured it, right?
Yes, absolutely. Well, for one, because Skylar Minton, he is a flat-out dog. I know he's pint-sized, but he gets to the football and he moves. And so I like what Skylar's doing right now. Our defensive line, we're more solid on the defensive line than we've been in the past because we have Ra Baxter, who's started for us already. We also have Dwayne Lovin, who started for us already. And, they just didn't start the whole season. They rotated in. Well, those guys now are the guys. And so Davon Marion, he's going to be a solid fit for us as well. He started a game or two. So, I mean, we're not in bad shape. I have a senior at corner right now, Connor Burns, and Connor's been doing great things as well. So I'm not apprehensive about our defense.
Good deal.
I think we'll be fine.
And your offensive line, is that pretty stout as well?
Offensive line right now has three starters returning with 2 guys with playing experience, right? But I have Aiden Mason Cup right now at our right guard, who looks pretty solid. I also have 2 guys with Andrew Darnell and Davon Marion, who also look solid at tackle. And so Andrew Darnell's a senior this year. And so he's been with us. He actually transferred in from McLean County probably, I want to say 2 years ago. So,
okay.
I mean, yes, we're new, but we also have some experience. You know what I mean?
And then you've got the stud running back, which his sophomore year now, right?
Oh, yeah. Marquez Hightower's a dude, man. Like, we've been trying to limit his reps, trying not to get him too banged up going into the season because, we don't need him banged up. But I think the biggest, I won't say surprise, I'll say explosive guy is going to be Anias Mitchell. Anias Mitchell, who's played quarterback for us.
You put him.
He's everywhere.
I like that. I like that.
He is everywhere. Anias Mitchell is a dude. And, I mean, we put him everywhere. Punt return, kickoff return, running back, quarterback, receiver, and he does it all well. Why? Because he has a QB mind.
Absolutely.
He has a QB mind, and so a QB mind, he understands the inner workings of an offense. And so I'm telling you, a guy you think about it, he's played quarterback, right? Playing quarterback in a shotgun.
Absolutely.
In a shotgun system, how many times do you catch the ball?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
exactly.
He has phenomenal hands. You know what I mean? He has great athleticism. And now you're going to take him and you're going to let him be dynamic. And that's what we're going to do. We're not limiting him at all. In fact, you're going to see him all over the place.
And you got Sedgwick as a little slot guy, right?
Sedgwick is one of our slot guys. Yes. Now, he's not a slot right now. I bumped him out. I bumped him out because he likes to run those deep routes. That's right. One of those things he just loves. You know, he works on his craft. He's one of those kids, when you ride by Browning Springs, you'll see him out there working by himself.
I've seen it.
You know what I mean? So he loves the craft.
Putting a wrap on today's vlog. Appreciate you guys watching today's video. Special thanks to Chris Price for coming to the studio immediately after practice. Made it to the south end of town within 10 minutes, so that's pretty good. As we did our show today, we'll be vlogging some more heading into the weekend, so be looking out for some future videos. Give a subscription and a like on the videos. That's the best way you can help me out. Otherwise, we're going to tell you to be good to one another, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.